when I think about the things I want to do and I start to pray, and I start praying and I get in the moment, I get this surge. I get a surge. And I get excited. And I start searching. I start looking. And I stop praying. I stop praying and I get immediately on the internet. And I start trying to plan. And I get to a point and then it just stops. And I say to myself, you know, I never stay in prayer long enough to get the plan. I never stay in prayer long enough to know exactly the steps that I need to take to be successful or run and do the events and things I need to do for LBX. For Lead by Example. And I have ideas, but it's like, it's just a surge. You ever know how when you have a short and it's just electrical things, but I don't know if anybody know when you have a short in a wire. You have a short in a wire, and because it's not completely connected, you can pluck it up and you can twist and turn and it get a surge. It gets surged all the way to the point of the short. And when it gets to the short, it dies out. When it gets to the short, it dies out. And that's the reason being because the current is not completely going through the core. So, you know, it's not fully connected and it's not turning your computer on or your machine on or your TV on or, you know, whatever you're trying to use that uses electricity, it's not turning on because when it gets to the short, when you plug in the wall and it's the short, when it gets to the short, it stops. Because it's not completely connected. And I look at my life and I say, God. And as soon as, you know, I say, God, what I need to be disciplined in. And I know exactly that I need to be disciplined in prayer. Like it hit me. And I said to myself, I don't stay in prayer long enough. I don't stay in prayer long enough to be connected for my idea to turn on, to be connected for the light bulb to turn on, to be connected for that thing that you have created and developed and tried to bring into fruition. It's not coming on because you're not connected. You just get a surge. And you wonder why. You wonder why you can't get things done. You wonder why you have these ideas. And you're like, God, I got so many ideas. God, I got so many ideas. God, I got so many ideas. And every idea I have, I just can't get it off the ground. God, I got so many ideas. But I just can't get it off the ground. That's because all you have is a surge. There's a short. There's a short in your connection. And you need to be fully connected to have full power. God. It's funny how you praying about something and God is just talking to you and as you talk it out how in you, He's in you so that if you just listen, you'll hear what He's trying to tell you. It doesn't take long for God to answer. And if you don't believe in God, it doesn't take long for your inner self, which is the Spirit of God, however you see it, your inner self to answer the things that you think about. You just gotta listen. You gotta sit there long enough. You gotta be quiet enough to hear. To hear.